Texas Tech opened its doors in 1925. It was a young institution on the edge of the South Plains, still finding its identity, its traditions, and its footing. The students who enrolled in those early years were pioneers in the truest sense of the word. By 1931, the university was barely 6 years old, and the graduating class of that spring was among the first to confront the question, what do we leave behind? Their answer sits in the administration courtyard today, the double T bench, modest, enduring, and easy to walk past without a second thought. But for the class of 1931, this gift was a deliberate act to show their interest in the future welfare of the college. A simple, lasting gesture that said, we were here and we wanted you to have this. The Double T Bench project was led by class president Floyd A. Wooldridge, designed by Barney A. Brady, both engineering students, and unveiled as the newest addition to campus, June 6, 1931. Over the decades, the bench took on a life of its own, shaping traditions and campus life around it. At one point, it was known as a place where young women would sit, signaling to the gentlemen passing through the courtyard that they were hoping for a date. And the long-standing rule that sitting on the Double T bench was a privilege reserved for upperclassmen, that freshmen were not permitted, was more than unspoken. It was printed in the freshman handbook and student guide. Looking back, we see how much this campus and the world around it have changed. The bench sat through all of it, the growing pains, the fashion trends, the broken hearts, and the little victories. It has a way of doing that, absorbing the moments that celebrate the humanity that make Texas Tech special. On graduation day, the bench fills up in a different way. Caps and gowns, family gathered close, and almost without thinking, students find their way here for one last photo before they go, like saying goodbye to an old friend. What's worth understanding is that by the time a student reaches that moment, the bench means something to them that they couldn't have predicted when they arrived. It's tied up in everything that came before it. The hard semesters, the friendships, the version of themselves they became somewhere between moving in and moving out. The photo is just a souvenir of it. The class of 1931 couldn't have known any of that when they made their gift. They just knew that a place worth belonging to deserves something that lasts. 90 years later, their gift keeps on giving.